morning. The news on Wake Up Nigeria. I am Mike Mesikeno. The National Economic Council has recommended the withdrawal of a current tax reform bill from the National Assembly in order to pave the way for more comprehensive consultation and consensus building among key stakeholders, making the recommendation in a response to a presentation by the chairman of the Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms Committee, Mr. Taiwo Oyedele. The council called for more extensive consultation with stakeholders to align on the far-reaching impacts of the proposed tax reforms. TVC News State House correspondent Femi Akonde reports. The presidency has released an explainer on the proposed tax reform bills. In the release by the Special Advisor to the Presidency on Media and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, he explains that the bill is not against the North. Rather, it will benefit all states. The explainer is coming on the heels of the position of the governors of the 19 northern states of Nigeria who met on Monday to express their disapproval of the bill. He said these reforms emerged after an extensive review of existing tax laws. He said the Nigeria tax bill aims to eliminate unintended multiple taxation and make Nigeria's economy more competitive by simplifying tax obligations for businesses and individuals nationwide.
Setback for President Bola Tinubu's tax reform bills, which the federal government insists will enhance efficiency and eliminate redundancies across the country's tax operations. The National Economic Council also expressed its reservations over concerns raised about the spirit and letter of the bills, but it advised that the bills be withdrawn to ensure wider consultations
for the proposed reforms. So Council therefore recommend the need to withdraw the bill currently before the National Assembly on tax reforms, so that we can have wider consultations and also build consensus around these reforms for the benefit of
This approach aligns with NEC's statutory responsibilities to advise the President on economic matters and policy implementation.
Opted fund to the growth and development of education in Nigeria. Furthermore, on the rationale behind the establishment of NASENI, that is the mandate of NASENI, which is to encourage production of local goods and services.
The National Economic Council also directed the Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation to commence a comprehensive integrity review of the state of Nigeria's waterways and dams as part of efforts to mitigate the ravaging impact of floods.
There was serious emphasis on the need for a massive program of dredging or desilting of the waterways and have a firm program of continuous desilting almost on an annual basis.
The Council was also giving updates on the ongoing economic reforms and its impacts.
Investment in resilient infrastructure and services for internally displaced persons and host communities, because it's not only the internally displaced person that needs support, but host communities need support as well in order to host them.
People are paid after they have been uniquely identified biometrically, and they are paid digitally through a bank account or mobile wallet. And those payments have been rolled out. We have reached 5 million households.
The National Economic Council's recommendations are just advisory, but it may go a long way in determining President Tinubu's next course of action and also set a process for further engagement with the governors and other critical stakeholders. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Abuja.
Now, more than 60 million people have cast early votes in the U.S. election, according to the University of Florida's election lab. This beats the early voter turnout record set in the 2020 election when around 158 million people voted in total. Both Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are in the Southwest hitting the campaign trail with just 5 days to go until the main election day. Earlier, Elon Musk failed to attend court for a lawsuit hearing concerning his $1 million cash giveaways in swing states. U.S. officials suggest the giveaways may break electoral law, which Musk denies. And that's the news for the hour. We'll take a time out. Stay with us. Be back with news.